All right, so today's going to be super fun because we're going to dive deep into one of the AI large language models, Manus AI. And so Rice, CEO of Unisport's got some early access, and we're going to show you what it is, how you can get access, how to use it, deep dive today into Manus AI. And if you are learning AI, if you are interested in AI, if you are interested in just automation and technology in general, and how to apply that in your business and your personal life, join us. We're going to be doing a host of events throughout the month of May in Miami. We've got a card right here to show you. Email info@unisupports.com. We'll get you on the list. We'll get you all the information. We'll have more coming out, but just wanted to tease that up here in the beginning. And Rice, good to see you again, man.
I think it's been a week.
Yes.
We didn't make a podcast, so yeah, I'm happy that we joined today back.
We're kind of learning as we go, but we're finding that everyone wants to see inside the business, but also the tools that we're using and tools that they can use. And so you got early access into Manus and you've been using it, and I don't have access. And you've been telling me what you've been doing and how much of a game changer it is. And so today I wanted to just dive in. So I want to turn it to you, Rice, and just say, hey man, what's this Manus AI? How are you using it? What can people do with it? And how do they apply it to their lives or their business?
So thanks, Andy. Yeah, before I start, Manus AI is like similar to ChatGPT, but Manus AI is more advanced. Before I share my screen, I want to say that that is the website of Manus AI. We will put it also in the description below the video. You have to go to the site. Let me share my screen and show you guys how that works, because it works with, you have to apply to get access to this Manus AI website
And it's
tool.
MANUS, right?
Yes,
Yep.
Manus. When you open a website, it will be at the end. It will be written by IM. So this is the website that from Manus. So once you want to get access to it or you want to test it, etc., you click on Try Manus. So when you click over here, you see they have a join the waitlist. As a lot of people have applied to it, it depends. It can take a month, it can take 2 months. We don't have any fixed time. I have waited like 3 weeks, but I think that people who have like corporate addresses will get like quicker access towards this tool. So what you do is you click on join the waitlist, and once you click that, he will ask you for your email and also what use cases would you like to execute with Manus. So you can like enter an idea what you want to do with Manus or what you want to test. You tell them your profession and, as I mentioned, your work email. And if you have any social media accounts, you can mention it also. And then you click I'm human, and then you click submit request. So once you have done that, you will receive an email from Manus AI saying you that you got access. I want to share my screen and show you guys also how this emails looks like, so that you know. Just give me a second.
Hey, Rice, why do you think they limit access in the beginning?
I think, Andy, Manus AI is a big game changer in this AI world. You have like a lot of more features that you will see, and Manus AI works really like a human. They like you see the progress of the task, how they do that, and I would say if I have to choose, which is ChatGPT and Manus AI, I would choose Manus AI because it does like a lot more, and you can even create PDFs from there directly. I have some experience
I'm
with
using
ChatGPT where that was like not always the right one that I wanted, but Manus AI, man, it's a game changer. Let me show you guys. Yes, and you were saying something.
Well, I think I'm using a tool right now called Cortex, and what it does is allows you to save all your notes in a library, like that as a PDF page, and then inside the chat, which is supported by large language models, you can actually choose which model you want to use, Gemini, ChatGPT, whatever, and they all work a little differently, right? They all have a different bias toward a certain tone, some conversational, some good for task. It's very interesting what's happening right now and how to use them.
Yeah, that's totally correct. So let me see if I have that email. I was just reading that email. Where did it appear? So most likely it will show like this. Let me share my screen so that you guys can see how it looks.
And you
So
said it
when you
took you
get the,
about 3 weeks, Rice?
yeah, it taken me like 3 weeks. I see some people complaining online that they are waiting for months or for 1 month, like that type of things. So okay, let me show you guys. Let me share my screen real quick. So what will happen is that once you receive the email, it will give you the option to create a password. And once you have created a password, it will give you the option to log in with a code. So as you can see, you will have like this type of email. What I did was I used my corporate and my Yahoo address. So you got the email with this code, and when you want to log in, then you will have to enter this code with your password that you have created. Then you get access to the Manus AI. So let me open Manus AI now. Manus AI look is quite similar to the one of ChatGPT, but I want to show you guys the interface that is a little, it has a little bit extra tools than ChatGPT has. So let's open it. Okay, Manus AI. Gotcha. So this is Manus AI. It looks like this. And as you guys can see, what's nice from this guy, you can also have multitask. If you want to do 2 tasks at a time, you can click on here and add another task that you want to do. And over here you can see, keep in mind there is a limitation. If you can see over here, like you have like the 1,000 free credits. So when you go above those 1,000, then you will be directed to a page to purchase a subscription. Otherwise you have to wait to be used more credits. So what I want to show you guys is about Manus AI. Let's click on so you can see over here you have the standard version and the high effort. But the high effort version, you can see the credits are more, and you can do like 5 tasks at the same time, and you have more priority than the normal free version. So it's 199 a month if you want to have the pro version. But
Rice, what's a
here's
task? What do you mean by task? Like, is a task just an open chat box or is it a functional
well,
thing?
I would say a task. It depends. You can let them do a task like to do some research for you. You can ask him to do a task that he needs to find information for you or design an image for you. That are all those tasks that he can do. So if I show you like a example, I want to ask Manus that is today a good day to buy Microsoft uh, stocks. So if I would enter this in ChatGPT, it would give me a whole text, etc. But let me show you what Manus AI does. So you can see that Manus AI, one thing, it takes a little bit more time than ChatGPT because he has like the deep source that he uses to do more in-depth researching than the normal AI tool. So as you can see over here, he is these are all stock markets that he's going to review, because when you use ChatGPT, most of the time he goes just to the internet and he finds information for you to use. But what Manus does is Manus goes to all these stock markets, to all these research platforms without you need to tell him that where he has to go. And as you can see, it gives you the timer. So when you execute a task with Manus AI, it takes a little longer than normal, because the you will see also the answer he will give you will be not like a normal answer. It's like a human has done a research for you. So at the same time, let's check another test. Look, he's doing this one. Let me say we say to him, we are a AI company and we need help to find leads for our company that are based in Miami. They must have uh, they must have like 100 people in the company working, and I want the contact info of the CEO. So as you can see, when you want to do two tasks at the same time, it will give you to pay. So that is the only issue that you have with doing multitask. But let's wait for this one. Then we can meantime we can copy paste this one and use it, because as you can see, if you look at my credits already dropped because of my first test. So if you do like, I think like 10 tasks, the credits will be finished. That's why I'm using my another account to do it, because my first account credits are already done. So Andy, as you can see over here, the normal way, if we would use an AI tool, it would be at this time given us the results. But you can see over here, Manus AI, what is nice from Manus AI, he has that deep research function where he does like deep research in all these analytics. Look, he goes to the stock market here. He's creating a file about it. He goes, look, you see the comment here, what Python he creates. This is a comment that you use with Python. Python is a programming language. He used Python to and those analyze. He used another editing tool to do analyze of the current market conditions, and then he goes back to Microsoft stock market. So as you can see, it takes longer than normally, and you can see like what's nice, what I like about Manus AI is that you can see what he is doing. Like over here, when you click here, you see the whole thing that he is executing. Like, look, you can see over here what he is doing. All these markets, all these stock markets, he's going and doing the forecast, doing the analysis. So that is quite cool of Manus AI. This, uh, if we had to do it, we would do the same thing, because to get the information from somewhere, we need to go to all these um, platforms to find information. And you can see like we are now at this stage. He does a review of the recent Microsoft news, because stocks are connected to news. Sometimes the stocks drop, sometimes stocks climbs. Here you have they will do evaluation, he will do a assess, and then he will send it as last to us. So the nice thing is he will give you a pop-up so that you know that it is finished. So Manus AI, Andy, if you work with other type of AI tools, is Manus AI something similar, or is it like something different for you?
I think it's a game changer, man. I think the tools are changing so fast because what's happening is that people are using ChatGPT on a very surface level way right now, and what this is allowing us to do is to go real time and real deep.
And if you can see over here, the thing he does, like he is doing, look, at this time, Manus AI, he is doing research on these websites. So if you want to see what he is doing, you can click on the screen and look. You will see all the movement he is doing. Like he went to this website also, and every time he keeps moving, you will see that progress he is making. So if you want to exit, click on exit takeover, and this is like the live view that he is doing. And as we can see, look, he's now at the Microsoft News tab. So he is checking all the news, especially with all these stock markets that have been dropped. So that is what I like about Manus AI. It's like you see what he is doing. It
Mm-hmm.
takes a little bit more time, but you can watch him. Like over here, you can see everything that is happening. So I think like normally it takes like 8 minutes to be finished. So I think once he have done the review of the news, then he is done with it. So yesterday, what I did, I was using Manus AI, and I said to Manus AI, create like a pitch for me for investors for a SaaS AI SaaS company that provided uh, tools for the mining industry. That's an example.
Mm-hmm.
And you won't believe it, Andy. I asked ChatGPT the same thing. ChatGPT gave me information in 4 minutes. But if I would send that information to someone, that person would directly know this is ChatGPT
Yeah.
information. I
Yeah.
asked Manus AI to do it. Man, he created a whole PDF. Also, you have like you could cut those PDFs and create it in sliders and PowerPoint or something like that. But he created a full PDF for step one, mark analysis. What are the strong points? What are the weak points? How to pitch? What to ask? How much to ask? Equity. So I don't think that how far I know, from my experience, I don't think that there is another tool that is so strong as Manus AI for me, because yeah, I don't know. I never seen this type of things he is doing in ChatGPT.
I think we have the ability, everyone listening, every business owner, every leader, every entrepreneur, every subject matter expert has the ability to launch their own product company wrapped up inside of these tools today. If you know how to use them properly, it is bananas how in depth this stuff is. Holy cow.
Yes. And look, if you go upside over here, when you click on this, so when he creates a test for you, you can go to all these files. These are like Python, these are like codes that he is doing. But like he has a file over here where he has done like the review of the stock market. So at this time he is over here. He's doing the evaluation. And if you go to here, yeah, you can rename it. You can add it as a favorite. But I would say that um, the best thing I like about Manus is that Manus gives you like live live feed of what's happening and what he is doing. So that is something I like about Manus AI, and you can like scroll below here and still keep watching what he is doing on live. So that is what I like about Manus AI. Like you have the full control to see what is happening and where it. This is like for people who do coding. For them, there's a Python site where you can see the coding that the system does to be able to find the information. As you can see, he's now, and I think very soon he will be finishing because he is almost done. But as I said before, this is not a normal AI tool. And that is why I think that the waiting time is also longer than the normal. Other tools you can like create an account and insert it. But Manus AI, the waitlist is huge because and you know what's also cool of him? You can add like go over here, you can attach, let me say a sales document. You have like a sales number of your company, you
Mm-hmm.
attach it, and you ask Manus AI to help you to analyze your financial numbers of your company. He will give you like a full detailed like this month it was lower, that month was higher. Maybe you have to do this, you have to do that to be able to have a steady revenue. So come on, how far I know, uh, I'm not going to talk about these other competitors, but I've never seen them doing such in-depth research
Two
like
two
Manus is
thoughts.
doing.
Two thoughts come to mind. One is that I don't want to be in the large language model business right now because it's changing so fast. My second thought is in the old days, it was the people who were the smartest ones and the most resourceful who would win.
Yes.
Now, I feel like it's the ones who are the best at using AI, large language models, prompt engineering. Like if you can ask good questions and dig the right information out, holy cow, man, you can move so fast and so deep now. You can make different decisions than you would otherwise in a fraction of a second, where this analysis would take forever before weeks, days, whatever, hours.
Yes, and you know what is also nice, Andy? Look, when you use these type of tools and you go somewhere and people ask you some questions about your presentation, and you just copy pasted something, you don't know where the research was done from. But man, say I like you have like this live screen where you can see all the site he is going, and if you want to read like more information on the site, you have also the option to read at the same time he's working. You have the option to read on the website what is mentioned over there. So it's preparing you also, like you don't go like a robot over there and start talking about something you don't know in depth. What is it? But Manus AI gives you like the live view to be able to see it. So how far I see, he's almost done. As you can see, the task has taken like 12 minutes. As I mentioned, uh, Manus AI has this deep research technology inside it. So it does like very good research of everything. They don't go like using basic information and finishing it. Look, we are already here. So I think once this is done, then you will go to presence finding to user. So I think yeah, people are quite excited with this tool. But I think, Andy, there is also I don't know what its maybe specific is, but I think the reason they are keeping it not open for everyone yet, I think that they
They may
know the
still be
power of
working
this
out the
tool.
kinks, right? They may still be working out the kinks.
Yeah, and what I think also is that they know what the power is of this tool. So I think that maybe at some certain point we won't have those 1,000 credits. Maybe we have to go directly and pay for it because uh, for me, I've used multiple of these AI programs, and I must say, this what they are doing. Come on, it's a genius. It's like a real human doing your work. Because I don't know if you have seen that when we use ChatGPT, you ask him something. The most of the time, if you ask him, hey, create an email for me about this topic, the first line starts always with, I hope this email finds you off, or I hope you're doing well. Always the same starting and ending. Where
Yeah.
people receive when you send those email, even as cold email, they see it as, what is this? So okay, I think it's almost done. It's loading here. Okay, it's presenting. Wait, feedback. Okay. Okay, you see, I got a pop-up over here. He mentioned task completed and at what time did he complete it. So even I go away from my desk, I still have access to this information. So let's scroll a little bit. I think I have to click back.
I still, Rice, as you're doing that, I still think the two things to double down on right now, if you're listening to this, is emerging technology and you as a human being, your personal brand. I think those two things are, we as humans are not going to go away yet. So we have to show who we really are and separate ourselves from the robots. And two, the better we understand technology, the faster we're gonna get ourselves ahead.
Yeah, that's totally true. Okay, give me a second. Okay, so you can see over here, we asked him, is it a good day to buy Microsoft stocks today? As you can see over here, he made analyze that today's is an unusual buying opportunity despite the mixed signals. He also gives us the marked downturn that is at this moment, and he showed also the price about it. And for long investors today appears to be a very good entry point, given by the strong Microsoft fundamentals. As you guys know, they invest a lot in AI, so that is for investors at this time a hot topic. And you can also see he gives you the current market context about the stock markets. Also, he gives you the stock performance of Microsoft, like the drop, etc. And like I won't talk in depth about this because it's just a test we did. But you can see over here that his his analysis were not just making on a Google search and entered for you. He just went deep in all these platforms and found information. And you can see he gave like recommendations also. You can see that the price targets are mentioned, the comparative, and Microsoft, he has other tech sectors, the competitors, and also the risk. And conclusion, for do I have to buy it or no? So for long-term investors, today is a favorable buying day for them, and for short-term, it's mentioned caution is warranted due to bearish technical indicators, and potential market valuation. So you can see also here investment strategic considerations. Uh, so I would say if this is the same information I would have as someone who does this type of stock markets and make some analysis about it, is the same that that person would have done for me. As you
Yeah,
can
but
see,
he
it's like,
focuses on this stuff. I mean, you have analysts who focus only on Microsoft and just study the heck
yes,
out of it. And this cat
yes.
called Manus just did it in a matter of 13 minutes or something.
Yeah, and you know what's nice? You can go for here and you can export as a PDF. So even what happens most of the time when you close the applications and we need something back, we go click on it. But what's nice from Manus is you don't have to copy and paste it. You can click on export as PDF, and once you have done that, yeah, it gets saved to your device. And also, what is nice, you can open like a full screen and read it. So I say that Manus AI does not work like a computer that goes on the internet, finds information, sends it to me. He does analysis from every topic that's important for my market research. And also, Andy, let me show you something. Uh, I will say to him that, hey, my website does not get a lot of traffic. How can I get more traffic and also more sales on my e-commerce website? Okay. Otherwise, what we have got done also is we have created a new test that would also be an option, but I have sent it directly to the first test. But yeah, he will understand. Let me see if he understands that it's a separate test.
Yeah,
So
that's what
that's
I
a
was
good
curious
thing
about.
to check. But the look, as you can see, he understood that the information we asked was not connected to the first test. You can see he made a test progress. You can see, okay, he gives here waiting for permission. Let me see. Okay. Oh, so you can see over here what happens most of the time when we say to one of these AI bots that, hey, do this for me, they do it. But Manus, because it was not concrete for him, he asked us, one, what type of products do we sell? How long has the website been operating? So let me say to him, we sell uh, bags, woman bags and clothing. And the second question was he was asking how long. We can say the website is up for 2 years already. And what market channels are we using if we have any? So let's say we are using Amazon and Shopify. And also he will ask like, do we have any analytic data about traffic? So we will do like we are people who don't have any expertise about this, so we don't have it. And have you already tried increasing sales and traffic and sales? No, we didn't try that yet. And just say to help me with this.
Well, this
Okay.
is good because that lowers the bar of how intelligent you have to be to talk to Manus because you can just be
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
can be
Yeah.
knowledgeable or not.
That's correct. Because and these some people, they are doing business, but maybe they don't know about SEO and those type of things. So just say to him, I don't know it, and as you can see, he is thinking and updating the plan. So it's not, look, he is going to the e-commerce growth slash Todo website, and from there on, he will create the same thing that he has done with the one of Microsoft. So that is what I like about this one.
The world is changing, my friend. The world is changing. For those that don't adapt to it, it's going to be an interesting a survive versus
Yeah,
thrive landscape.
I say, I think that if you have Manus AI using, we can, if you have a paid plan, You create like 4 tasks. You leave him doing his task. You go out home. You go to buy your food. You come back. He has done it for you.
Freedom,
So
brother. Freedom.
that is that
That's the
is
ticket.
nice. Yeah.
That's the ticket.
And you also think that let me say you have like a platform where you need to integrate one of these languages. I would say Manus AI is not bad. Manus AI is very good that you can integrate with your platform, and he handles like the questions for you, most asked questions. And I think if your website also have all this information mentioned, he will take the information from your website and respond back to the customer. So I like Manus AI a lot. I just tested it, man, and I was like so happy when I saw all these features.
I'm
So
going to get
yeah,
me a ticket if I can get a token to the party. I'm going to try to get my ticket in. I want to be part of the VIP group.
yeah. I wanted to give him one of my accounts, but the thing is, I didn't. The first time when I was using, you're excited, so I didn't see the one of the credits. So what I did, I used all the dozen credits on my corporate email. So today, when I was trying to do something here, I saw, hey, you have to pay. So I switched west to my Gmail, Yahoo one, and I got here because otherwise today we wouldn't be able to show this.
I love it. I
Okay,
love it.
so you can see over here when you click, you can see like how far he is, like he's doing the researches, and then he will go and identify the rate, development of content, accommodation, explore social media tactics. So this is quite in depth, I must say. It's not like a normal AI tool that just generates content for you. So yeah, guys, this is how it works, and the only thing is it takes a little bit more time than uh, normal AI tools take. But the reason why it does that is that he goes in depth. He's not like giving you, and Andy, what I like, when you go somewhere and you have like a speech to deliver, you have sometimes people in the public that ask you, where did you get information from? What is your resource that you are using to claim that gold is one of the best investment at this moment?
Yeah, yeah.
And when you have these type of tools where you see where he got the information from, then yeah, I would say that's good for us.
I love it.
So yeah, meanwhile he will do his research, and I think will take a couple of minutes, maybe more. But Andy,
The world is
I have
changing. The world is changing.
yes, yes. So I would say, yeah, let me take it over from here and talk a little bit more about AI. So I got your message, Andy. This all is good. Let me take it over from here, and we'll jump in
Yes.
again.
Sounds great,
So
brother.
guys, yeah. So guys, one important thing is that these days we have seen a lot of development on AI, but I must say also that we have to be careful with AI and be aware of all these things. So guys, see you guys again Friday, and yeah, keep watching our content.
See you, friends. Take care, everyone.